I got a one-way ticket going back to Lowland. Keep me awake before I fall into the quicksand.